Listen, no, I don't think that Rock actually did get permission for Joaquin off screen at all. I honestly think that Raquel knew that if Joaquin would have went ahead and checked out Juliana and what it is that she had going on, that Joaquin would have told her yes anyway. So instead of Rock waiting for Joaquin, because we know she not gonna wait on a man. We know that. We know what her motto is. She's not gonna let a man or anyone else disrespect her or any of that. She's gonna go ahead and stand up and ride for herself, right? So she said, you know what? God works too slow. Joaquin works too slow. So I'm gonna go ahead and take matters into my own hands. While Joaquin goes ahead and checks this situation out, he'll come back and say yes. You know, the hit is okay. But by the time he comes back and says yes anyway, I'm actually already finished with the hit. And the reason why it is that Rock decided to go on her own was because this is a personal thing for her. This was personal for how disrespectful Juliana was to her, especially when, you know, Raquel really saw herself in Juliana because she wanted to be compassionate to Juliana in the first place, where, you know, she saw, you know, her disrespectful husband, you know, being disrespectful to Juliana and beating on her. So Rock was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and help you out. Not only is it that I'm helping you out because I don't want to see a woman like that, but I'm also helping you out because you, Juliana, have certain connections. So Rock went ahead and was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do what it is that I can do for you. You know, took out the husband, right? Hooked up with an alibi that actually checked out in the eyes of the law. So Raquel had to essentially make that correction because she realized that Juliana and her husband were essentially disrespectful to one another, and that they were both, it was a match made in the underworld. You know, it was a match made where the two of them ironically got along with one another, and that they deserved each other because they were just as two-faced and grimy and as much of a snake as the other person. So Raquel, I honestly think that no matter what happens to Raquel, no matter who's threatening her, I honestly think that Raquel has so much connection. She's so clever, because this isn't the first time that we've seen Raquel pull a rabbit out of her hat at all. And I just think that no matter what the situation is, Raquel can always overcome. The only person that can ultimately take Raquel out is really Kanan, because, you know, Kanan is her weakness. You know, that bond between a parent and their child is something sacred. You know, especially when the parent really loves their child. You know, there's a level of compassion that, to be so close to somebody, they literally came from you, you know. But personally, Raquel can reach out and touch anybody, whether it's Snaps, whether it's Pops, or whether it's Snap, Pop, regardless of whoever it is, Ronnie, whoever it is, because she's so clever. And, you know, you heard it in the last episode. She said that she's willing to learn from this stuff. She's saying that she wants to see all of this type of errors of her ways so that she can become better at this stuff. And she's already this good, and she's willing to learn too.